stop listening to that shit because it was like, no, no, no. It was that intense. And I tell people all the time, if you've ever experienced these old school comedians, it's hard. They still cool today, but man, the dudes will hit you. They will be like boxers. They hit you with an uppercut, a jab, and they keep on coming. And they just, dude, you just all on the floor and shit. Nowadays, I went to a comedy thing the other day where Corey Holcomb was the host. I went to that thing. Corey Holcomb, my boy from two people I didn't recognize. Corey Holcomb was the headliner. Dion was the host. That's what it was. Okay. And Dion, I think Dion is a very funny dude. Okay. But still, I never got that gut laugh. You know what I'm saying? I got some good chuckles. That's cute. That's funny. That's clever. But I have never in a long time got a one of them situations where like, oh man, stop. Me and Unknown actually crack each other up harder than the average comedian does because we grew up on that shit. If you ever went to the comedy store back in Hollywood, man, same thing. If Paul Mooney and Eddie Murphy got on the stage back to back, they would clown so hard, man. People spitting up drinks the whole 9 yards. You couldn't. It was a laugh fest, dude. It was, serious gut laughs, not just chuckles. No. Because they hit you hard, but where it hurt, and you had to laugh. You like, it was so hard. You like, shit, do I laugh? But I can't hold it in. And next thing you know, people spit the shit all over the damn club. It was a very interesting time, man.
It's all in here. No video cassette, nothing. It's just all that one memory that you have of that one.
Man, nope.
Snapshot in history, man. Damn,
that's one thing. That's one thing about we didn't have the technology to document those times, and that's something I think that we missed. But again, now we got we have the ability to document, but don't shit really funny happen. Then now you can't tell a joke. You can't tell a fucking joke. Think about that, man. Think about what I'm saying.
It's a dying art form.
Think what I'm saying. People are so sensitive. They have convinced us that we're so sensitive that the slightest gray area, it becomes offensive. Why did I get so damn popular at 6 o'clock? It just the slightest gray area is now a sensitivity trigger for whoever wants to be sensitive, man. And that's the part that's really disheartening. We have an opportunity to probably record some of to document some of the most unique times, but instead of us being allowed to be ourselves, we have to go out. Now we got to be stuntmen, hoes, daredevils, and shock jocks in order just to get a few likes and a few views. And I think that's sad. Man, do you realize how much stuff? If you ever seen Eddie Murphy's Delirious?
Of course.
Over half that show could not be
50
played.
times.
You couldn't even say it right now. That's it. Him and
Eddie, none of that.
Okay. Ralph Crandon and I want.
Oh yeah, hey Ralph, get
on, man.
Yeah, tell fuck.
I want you. Come on, man. That ain't gonna fly no more. That ain't gonna fly no more. Eddie, man, that's probably why Eddie don't do stand up no more, because the shit that he was saying was hilarious, man. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. You grew up on Richard Pryor and Mudbone and the Man on the Bridge, yeah, and he's deep too. Come on, man. Water Cold, yeah, the deep too. Okay, that man, come on, man. That you can't do that no more. And that's just stereotypical saying that black men have long penises. Meanwhile, that's offensive to the white man who don't have. Come on, man, it's a joke.
And the best stereotype, by the way. If there's going to be one stereotype I'd like to have is to have a big. Man. Come on now.
Go to Long Dong Silver, man. Come on. But again, when you think about all the stuff that things that we've experienced especially back in the 80s, you know, to now to be how about oppressed? We are verbally oppressed to no end, man. oppression is everywhere, especially when it comes to speech. Oppression is everywhere. I got half of what I said today is gonna get bleeped out. Half of what I said today is gonna get bleeped out. I ain't said nothing bad. I just said a few curse words, but again, because I don't know what world they live in, people don't cuss. But for somebody to hear a few MFs and a couple of shits, I'm so triggered. Go get a psychiatrist. Leave me alone.
Facts. It's been some real stuff. We got about 10 more minutes. Let's keep on this comedy thing, Lonzo. You told a story a couple years back about the time Chris Tucker got basically almost got jumped by some Bloods for talking shit.
Yeah.
Tell us that story again.
I'm doing club at Eve After Dark, and where he had just got to town. Keith Morris brought him to the club. My man from
Don't Be a Menace.
I was like, for $2, the $2. That's what I teased him. $2. Now you want $2? Anyway, that's where he got it. That's where his first part was in Menace to Society, when he was a real crackhead. I was like, $2. Then he went back to another show, Don't Be a Menace in the Hood, whatever case may be. But he's a buddy of mine. And Chris Tucker had just got here from Atlanta, and I was doing my comedy thing, and just so happened that day, one of my boys from the neighborhood had just got sentenced to 10 years in the penitentiary. And his girl went to court over in Compton, and she left court. Her and her girlfriends came over to the club to try and lift their spirits. You know, we selling alcohol, got comedy. Come on, girl, let's have some fun. Go listen to the comedy. Well, Chris Tucker don't know nothing from nobody. And my boy said, man, can he go up? I said, go ahead, give him a shot, see what happens. So Chris got telling them jokes. And he was not doing great at first. He was not doing great. He was doing his Michael Jackson stuff, and it was okay. But again, this is LA. We used to something a little bit different. And all of a sudden, what's wrong with her? Oh man, be cool, man. The boyfriend just got 10 years in jail, you know, blah, blah, blah. And Chris was like, I'll fuck you. I'll fuck her. Don't worry about it. I'll fuck you. And while he was doing this, I went to the office or something. And I heard him say that. It was, cute, but but he stayed on it. He stayed on it. And by the time I went to the office to get what I was going to get, before I could close the door good, I was like, come get him. He finna whoop this nigga's ass. I come out the office, and my boys are doing that Thriller walk. About 4 of them. Man, we told you I let her go. And I had to step between them. Keith had to grab Chris, and it was like, dude, he don't know no better. He ain't from here, man. Get him, Lonzo. Better get him. Y'all can't take no joke. Nigga, that shit wasn't funny. And they had to haul his ass up out of there. That's no bullshit. If I ever see his ass, I'm gonna remind him, you owe me one.
He said they were doing the Thriller walk.
Oh yeah,
ready to.
And look, if they get in range, they're gonna let off on your ass. They're gonna let you have a piece of the biscuit. As soon as they get in range, they try not to run up on you too fast, and they want you to run. But they step by step, they easing up on your ass, and let you have something to think about this conversation.
Damn, dude, that's hilarious, man. All right, we got about 8 more minutes. Let's keep it on the comedy tip, Lonzo. Something else you have